Good morning, everyone. I'm Amy from Amy's Acrylic Artistry. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so very much for being here today. We're doing a new technique today. I'm so excited. Inspired by RoseMCreations. I've known Rose for a little while now, and head over and check out her channel. She's definitely the inspiration for this. I bought myself a catalyst wedge. Could not get the little spiky one that she has, but I got this one, so we're going to try this one. She is the queen of the catalyst wedge, so if you want to learn more, go and watch her videos. I'm hoping that I can practice and maybe get to be as good as she is with this, so let's give it a try. Let's get painting. Okay, so my plan for this piece was to have the top 3/4 white, or even 2/3 white, and adding my colors to the base, and then using my catalyst wedge. And I actually come in and do a few other little details along the way. I'm just trying to get a nice smooth base coat on the top. I didn't want too much paint because I wasn't really sure how much I would be tilting. So this is Liquitex Turquoise Blue and Montmartre's Aqua Green, Amsterdam's Permanent Red Violet with some TLP Sangria, 24 karat gold by Deco Art, my purple is Amsterdam's Permanent Blue Violet with J. Diction Lavender. If you have transparent is the word I was looking for. If you have transparent paints, you can add pigments to them to make them sparkle. However, if the paints are opaque, they will just cover up the sparkle or the shimmer or whatever you're adding to them. However, transparent, give it a try. I do this all the time and I love it. So I'm just tilting the bottom colors to get some coverage. I just wanted to make sure that there was no gaps of white canvas in between. Covered my corners. I'm torching to pop some air bubbles here. And yeah, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Make sure you hit that like button as well as the thumbs up so you don't miss any future videos. I have already done 2 more catalyst wedge videos. I'm a little behind on my editing. Life has been busy. However, they will be out soon. Yeah, so make sure you hit that notification bell. So I wasn't completely happy with this catalyst wedge. I was trying not to dip it in there too tight because I was getting a lot of white come through. But that's all right. That's what happens sometimes. I wasn't really, this is why Rose likes her spiky catalyst wedge, I'm sure. It seemed like it was pushing the paint to a point where I wasn't really getting great lines. However, I played around a little bit and this piece ends up really, really beautiful. So make sure you stick around until the end so you can see the wet results, as well as a secret little message that I have. At this point, I really, really wanted a little bit more paint color up top. So I grabbed a few of my cardboard swipes that I use in a couple of different sizes and decided to see if I could drag some of that color up into the white just to give it a little bit of contrast, add in a little bit more color. Plus I come back in, as you can see, with my catalyst wedge here. I really try not to be too hard on myself when pieces don't turn out how I like them to. I just keep playing and being mindful of the technique that I'm using, as well as the colors and the paints, and just, you know, enjoying the whole process. As Mark J. Ratcliffe would say, you know, being mindful and enjoying the process. And that's exactly what I was doing with this piece. And as you can see, I come back in with that catalyst wedge over top of that swipe, and I get some really, really great lines. So this piece really does turn out. I love the dried results. It's one of my new favorites. And I love how that gold really pushed through, and I had some great cells pop through in a bunch of different areas. I decided to give it a little bit of a tilt. Because of this square catalyst wedge, I had some spots where the canvas was definitely showing through. Just trying to tilt it back and forth just to fill in those spots, and it worked out really well. And as you can see off to the right there, I have one of my pulled pork shredders that I use for, I only use this one for my art, so don't worry, I have two sets. I have one that I use to shred my meat, and I have one that I paint with. Thank you to everyone who helped me hit 1,000 subscribers. You're all absolutely amazing. It was such a huge milestone for me that I'm super excited to finally hit. So here we go with my meat shredder, and I do go back in with my catalyst wedge. I was at this point deciding that I needed some white down in with my colors, and I wasn't really sure how I was going to do that. So again, playing around, enjoying the process. I love these colors, how they blend, except for that one spot, because it did actually go a little bit muddy up top there, but it worked out perfect in bringing those colors with that dominant white back down in through my colors. Okay, and it's time for the close-up. Yeah, I really love how this piece turned out. Initially, at the beginning, I wasn't 100% sure how this was going to end, but I just kept playing and enjoying and just being in the moment and not worrying about the final product of how this piece was going to turn out, and it's beautiful. There's areas that look like mermaids' tails, which Rose has done successfully several times with her catalyst wedge. There's also some areas that look like big blooms of flowers, and just the lines are absolutely gorgeous in this piece. So I really hope that you have enjoyed watching my very first creation with a catalyst wedge. I have found my cake decorator that came with my little spinner, my cake spinner that I've used for a really long time. And in the next piece that I create, I decided I would try it since it had more of the spiky teeth on it than the square like this catalyst wedge. So like I said, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so very much. If you have watched this far, I would love if you would leave me some blue hearts down in the comments. Take care, everyone. Have a great day and a great week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!